fun. And we are back to surviving the aftermath. And without further ado, as always, let's jump on the last save, which is day 301. And let me check if my stream is up. Seems that it is so. Yeah, Twitch is working. Good game is working, and I'd like to check that YouTube is okay too. It is so. Nice. And here is the chat window. So, I remember, actually I don't really remember at what exact moment I stopped yesterday. It was a long stream, 5 hours and 30 minutes. Even more, I think 40 minutes maybe. And we almost played for 100 days, and that was very productive and fast. Let's see how much we can do today. Can I actually finish the first year in the colony? Can I not? Okay, the loading is almost complete. It takes more and more time, I think, because of the size of the objects, the amount of the objects, and the size of the city. Don't remember such a long process of loading the game. Interesting. So it's Winter Storm, which hasn't yet happened. Finished. And let me refresh at what point I stopped. So here we have this buggy maintenance depot flag. All specialists are inside. Hey, there is a quest. Dubious diagnosis. Ooh, okay. Right, Crow, you have a mission to handle. Can you reach it one no. Cannot reach it in one turn, but that's okay. So let's have a look. It's the first death today. That's old age death. The game is quite lagging because it is hard for my laptop to handle it properly, even with the lowest settings, which I apologize for, but hopefully you can endure. Right, I remember I was quite disappointed that I wasn't sure about where to place this new mess hall, and we have such a surplus of corn and eggs and prime meat and milk. We probably need to start making more bread, and bread requires, let me refresh what exactly. It's wheat and eggs and logs. And eggs, I have so many that definitely can start producing more bread. So we have to decide like what to place between the large ranch and other buildings. And we also need another water tower here to supply our future food supply chain with resources. Maybe I should even go and build the mess hall here, as I was planning to expand into this direction, or exactly close to the... Actually, there isn't much point in that I have to build here. 3 people have died out of old age. So, is there any logic that I wanted to build it exactly at this place? No, I think it was about this food storage and this food storage. So I can probably build a bakery here. Yeah. And then the mess hall may be somewhere here. Because I'd like to have another food supply, food storage. Because there are houses, 3 of them. People live there. So this place doesn't create contamination. I think it gets contamination from the electronics factory, so or from the plastic out extractor, but and that has a lot of plastic to mine, so maybe it's not the best idea to build somewhere there, but we can build a food storage here and the mess hall here, maybe mess hall here and food storage here. Couple of more greenhouses. Can I see the pollution overlay? So it's specialist ready for action. I was thinking for too long. Okay, let's see what she has. Tell me. The once white, sterile walls have turned grey from decades of dust. Surprisingly, it's inhabited. The specialist is greeted by an old man with a crown of silver hair around his bald head. Matsy, you're a tad late for that, I'm afraid. Bandits came by a few weeks back, demanded my help. I told them I was of no use, but they robbed me blind anyways. I can point you to where they came from. Follow the bandits. Okay. But there isn't anyone there, so probably I need to come back to the colony and send a fighter there. Somebody like, let it be Fritz, why not? So Fritz, you'll reach it in 2 turns, and Crow has to come back to the colony. Oh, so a bakery. I have to build a bakery. Actually, there is a water tower, so it's quite convenient to have a bakery exactly here. Yeah, here we go. I think it is affected by this water tower, and that will slightly increase the size of the road around it. Yeah, like this. Then I will have to think what to place here. But this is a place prone for contamination, so maybe I'll spend some time thinking. Maybe a greenhouse, actually. Yeah, just one more greenhouse. Why not? Because I need to use this opportunity for water usage. Yeah, seems cool. So let it be a greenhouse, but I'll pause its construction because I want people to focus on the bakery. And let's add some extra road. Right, we can build maybe 2 more greenhouses here for the future. Don't know what I'll produce there, but time will show. And they can be very close to the range, as they don't collect any pollution. What they do need though is electricity, and I don't think I have any electric supply here, at least not now. Why am I destroying this road? I don't know. Didn't have to. Stop. So what about the grid? Yeah, well, one is within, another one is outside. That's okay. So, mess hall. Mess hall I'd like to have here, and also a mill maybe. But no, a mill has to be somewhere close to... Is it possible that I build a mill within the effect of this? Do I need 2 mills actually? Well, yes, because the amount of wheat produced is quite high from one greenhouse, and so I need more people to get the maximum of that production. But that's again for the future, when I have more colonies to serve all the buildings. Now, what's going on with the amount of people again? 10 children, and I guess only 1 carrier is an adult, which is a problem. Another contaminated disaster, contamination disaster, specialist idle. Maybe I'll need to stop some corn greenhouses again from being operated to get more free hands. And all these taking into account that sawmills aren't operated. This forester isn't operated. Maybe I only need 1 forester to be growing trees for now, as I only have 2 logging camps that are working. So let's actually, free this building up, having 2 more people available to work. Now this mill is not operated too. Field hospital has 2 doctors. I think 1 is enough. The current situation, because there's 1 more person here. Sona has a worker and a worker here. Now, what about the medical lab? Pills are being produced. How much pollution do I have left? 147. That's not a lot, but will be enough for some time. So the mess hall. This question with the mess hall. Outside the contaminated area, but also close to buildings and maybe here. Is it within the heating range? Yeah, it is. So now let's have this road around it. And that's extra 3 people. Can you imagine that? 3 people will be working on producing food. What's wrong with this road? Yeah. Okay, cancel. Don't like this position anymore. I want to have visible road. Here probably should be visible. Yeah, will be visible. I thought I wanted to, yeah, I think it's again a mistake. So food storage is, it has to be close to the mess hall, like that. And now mess hall will be like that. Yep, that seems cool. Move road here, here and here and here and here. Yeah, clean, clean, clean. Now, is the winter finishing? Or is it my impression? Looks quite neat. Now, we also lack a water tower. Put that place here. Maybe it has to be here in case I'll build more greenhouses later. So, water tower of large size. Here we go. And this road actually I don't need because I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Let's check the pollution layer. Yeah, I think I'm not mistaken. It is out of the effect of this metal extractor. Construction complete. Bakery. Now we have 4 bakeries, and this one has to be producing bread. That's correct. Okay. Now, Fritz demands attention. Let's see. The bandits' camp looks more like a makeshift pit stop than a proper settlement. It's an eerily still, however. It is eerily still, however. The scattered tents show no signs of movement or voices. Hastily crafted stockpile is standing right at the edge of the camp. Attack the camp. The specialist charges into the camp, ready to take out any bandit who gets on their way, but the few that do emerge look gaunt and far too weak to fight. Do what you want, one of them says, and crawls back into their tent. Whatever illness has ravished these bandits has absolutely decimated them. The specialist gathers the medicine from the depot in peace in addition to some extra donations from the weakened bandits. Right? That was quite funny. I got more medicine. Let's check out, can we have some more trading options for the pills? The convoy is on the way. Okay. I can shop with Trinity for some supplies like medicine and also clothes. Maybe with this in town. Do I want more clothes? I think I do. I also have a tremendous amount of money, so why not? Let's go to this in town and check. So it's about fun boxes that increase the rating with the place. I don't mind. Let's buy. Let's also buy superior clothing. Can we sell something? Meat, eggs. Let's not for now. Let's stockpile stuff. Clothes. I need 2 more people here to check if I can improve my relationship with Trinity. No, I cannot. They don't pay for... They don't get any improvement with the relationship because of that. Canned fruit. No, I don't want to pay for that. So yeah, it was all in vain. So greenhouses. Should I stop? I think I should. Pause. Hey, flax. Really? White flax. Really? Okay, continue. Flax is useful. Corn. Here it's flax, and flax. What else? Corn and corn. And here I think double corn, right? 1 corn production has to be stopped, but where? I probably guess has to be here, maybe? Yeah. More people, more hands, because we'll need to provide some this mess hall that we just constructed with workers. So that's 3 people. Yeah. Now we can actually finish the greenhouses and the mill, but then immediately stop their work after they're finished. That's the plan. Insufficient materials for I'm sorry? Lacking metal. Ooh, okay. Okay, that changes everything. It changes everything. Now, what's happened with metal? What's happened with metal? Metal I've been selling in incredible amounts. Now I'm lacking it. And why is that? It's because I have only one metal auto extractor, while I'm spending way more. So probably I need to launch 2 metal extractors here. And they'll demand a lot of metal to get finished. So that's 1, that's 2. And also if I don't get metal, I won't be able to build more what's that? To build more electrical places like turbines, which is gonna be a disaster. So let's not take this problem easily. By the way, I have 2 metal extractors, like one here and another here. So I assume it's 2 shops that are consuming a lot of this precious material. Yeah, it's 2 shops. They eat 11 metal. The game says 10, but it has to be 11. Strange. Yeah, metal finished again. Well, we have to set priority high and wait for the end of construction. A colonist found something very mysterious, vegan outside. Okay. One of the colonists rushes toward you. He says that someone spotted an abandoned wagon not too far away from here. Covered with a tarp, so they couldn't tell what's inside. There are footprints around, but no one could tell where they lead. The colonists want to go search the wagon in case there is something valuable in it. Search the wagon, but arm the colonists. Search the wagon, or is it too dangerous to go check? Well, let's go and arm at the same time. Small group of colonists ventured out. It doesn't take much time for them to return. They found plenty of supplies as well as 2 dead bodies. Looked like sickness caught both of them and they weren't strong enough to go on any longer. 3 components, 10 plastic. I would rather have metal, but well, cannot have everything in the world, right? Let's wait for our convoy to arrive. It has now. And let's order another bunch of pills. Of iodine pills. Confirm. Yep. The longest trade route ever. 5 days. It's a shame that we cannot order the pills more often, but well, it's okay, I have to abide. I wonder when I finish all my resources of pollution, will I have to demolish this medical lab? I think so, because I don't want to produce any herbs and these herbal medicine, because what else? Because why? Apparently they're quite useless. I'm not growing beans to produce medicine. I'm not growing cockroaches to produce antibiotics, so why? Complete rubbish. So how is metal going? Very slowly. very slowly. I don't want to stop the production of my tools, so let's just hope that we get enough metal to finish. How much metal have I spent on these greenhouses already? Well, close to nothing. What about the mess hall? Oh, this has metal. And large water tower has spent metal on that. Okay. So the problem is bigger than I thought. Efficiency 22%. What's the efficiency? What is it? What is it dependent upon? Why is it not effective? Why is it so slow? A lone van rattles towards the gate, suspension creaking under the heavy load. Greetings and salutations, my good people, shouts the driver. Can I interest you fine gents and ladies with a bit of bartering on this loveliest of days? Yeah, absolutely. We need metal, losing 18 concrete blocks, but gaining precious metal that has improved our cause a bit. This food storage is overloaded with stuff. This is almost full. This one is not full. And this one is not full. Cool. Winter is finishing again, and we are still enjoying the plentiful number of firewood. That's great news. 10, 12. Okay, slowly but steadily we're getting there. Junkton. Junkton can be traded with, and I think we can get quite a nice deal there about metal and instruments, incidentally. So let's buy. What can we sell? Corn is still so plentiful, but I'm not going to sell it. Let it be there. Junk is also going down. Interesting. Meat is now 577. God. So much meat. It's awful. I've never asked for this. As one person would say, basic clothing. Well, why not? Electronics won't hurt. I think I want to sell some plastic just to compensate for the money loss I just got. Plastic I'm not expecting any problems with in the nearest future, and with concrete too. Metal is maybe a bit concerning, but not these two resources. Okay, no workers here. How is the mood? The mood is quite nice. Not much contamination, that's also nice. I wonder what's the next catastrophe is gonna be. Maybe nuclear fallout? Remember, if there is another magnetic storm, it's gonna smash our electrical supply again. So we have to build 2 more. Right, we can trade 12 planks for 9 instruments. Of course, I'm gonna do that. How much metal do I need for 1 more battery rack? 25 metal. Not a lot, but also not little. I guess I could build battery racks like here, 1, 2, and then 3. Or like 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah. So let's locate them. 1, 2, 3. And pause their production. Construction. Hey! Take this box back. Why have you left it here? You mad? Also, water supply could be enhanced just in case something happens, probably with like maybe 3 or 4 more pipes. Maybe I should build it like this. But it's about maintenance depot too. Has to be within the care of my maintenance guys. Not here, because there is a lot of pollution. It's gonna get polluted. The mess hall is ready. So where can I place this bore? Oh. Maybe here. Where do you have this flag? Here. There isn't much construction space. Well, look at this. It has to be here. Clock tower finished. Good news. So, like build 1, 2, 3. But please don't bring resources. Don't. I don't need to build them yet. They're just here for the future. Black harvest. 5 colonists died of old age. 5 colonists. Are you serious? Black harvest. You've been told of a brilliant scientist living in the middle of nowhere who is working on a revolutionary genetics project of sorts. The cabin she lives in is close by, so it might be worth paying a visit to see what this is all about. Go, and let's send Bishop, because he's a scientist. And now you go there. 2 turns to reach her. The mass hall now has, I think, has to have 3 people to be operated. I think I'd like to have a stockpile for maybe logs. Or other like stuff that could come my way. The only thing I want to have here is I think only logs. Only logs, please. And this doesn't look good. Let's destroy it. I have so much deposit space, deposit or stockpile space. So can you please take this back? This looks awful, you know. because of this intersection. I want to demolish. I cannot bear this site. Just inexcusable. If I build the road, it won't help, so let's demolish completely everything. I don't want to look at that rubbish. Colonist has been acting hostile. You've been keeping an eye on a colonist who's been acting out lately, yelling at others and looking visibly irritated. You approach him and ask about the problem. He tells you he's not getting enough food, so he's hungry all the time. All of that sounds odd, since he's been getting the same amount of food as everyone else. Let's go check his rations. He leads you back to his home, though a bit hesitantly. You rummage through his rations and closely inspect it under the light. You find small eggs which belong to a parasitic worm. No wonder he's so hungry with one of those living inside him. Okay, one infected, but gonna be dealt with quite soon. So let's actually use this space next to the metal boy, because I don't think stockpiles can be contaminated, right? Flag here and flag there, and let's now prohibit everything except for firewood and logs. I need firewood. So only firewood can be stored there. Now the specialist wants my attention. Right, let's see. You arrive at the lone cabin and knock on the door. Nothing. You knock again, but there is no answer. Just as you're about to leave, a voice behind you asks, "How may I help you today, Istava?" Turning around, you see a middle-aged woman with glasses and a gardener's outfit. She introduces herself as Evelina. You wouldn't be familiar with isolating candidate genes, would you? Restriction enzymes or polymerase reaction? Oh, I wasn't expecting that. I gotta pick your brain about it later. Matanin, I'd very much like to get my hands on some agrobacterium that's growing on a nearby wheat field. I'm sure you understand why, but the farm has been overrun with people. Could you go and check if they parted some of their crops for science? I'll follow you shortly. Okay, let's go and check the farm, which is quite close to my place. Let's send somebody who is a scavenger. Scout fighter, because a fighter will just harass the people. I don't want to do that. So the farm itself is situated at a nice spot in the valley with modest wheat and corn fields growing around it. You see movement among the crops and spot a couple of people harvesting corn. They look entirely normal to you. Approach the people. Workers notice you and wave their hand in greeting. Hi there, what brings you to our farm? You here to rob us? One of them shouts with a nervous chuckle. The wheat harvest seems meager at best, and the workers are hesitant in giving any of it away. Pay for it. Well, I guess we could buy food with that, agreed. The workers let you harvest a good pile of wheat, which seems to suffer from some kind of disease. As you're about to finish up, Evelina arrives carrying a large backpack. Oh, you got it. Loistava. That's gonna help me a bunch. Before leaving, she pulls out several science books filled with notes and doodles and hands them to you as a reward. Leave the farm. So I got another bunch of science points with no complete purpose, because I won't be using them at all. There is no possibility, as I have all the discoveries made. Fortunately for me that I have them, unfortunately that science is not tradable at all. Now, what next? Metal has been depleted, so we destroy this metal out extractor to my lemons, because this metal extractor has been finished. let's upgrade it. Meteor Shower should probably be not a big problem. So, what? Have 5 carriers? What? Where are children? I thought they were engaged. 3,726 food. Oh my god. No, that's too much. What am I gonna do with all this food? And I'm also not controlling the mounts already because I'm not. Look at that. It's awfully much. Let's beautify this territory in the meanwhile. Maybe with some tiny pink flowers. Actually, this one let's cancel and build some light instead, as I think it should be quite beautiful. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Insufficient construction materials, no metal. It's one piece of metal. One piece of metal. Has my trade mission arrived with metal? No, I think it... Oh. I thought I lost the chance to order another shipment, but I haven't because we still can trade for pills. I think we'll buy pills and components. They never lose their relevance. Let's sell corn because I don't need so much. So now I'm at 1,000. What's going on? I'm at 1,652 corn. Yeah, confirm this trade. Why corn is so expensive, I wonder. Metal, let's buy metal. How many parts do I have? Pretty a lot, so... And they have money to spend, so let's sell another 600. Can I? No, they cannot pay for that. Corn is only 4 coins per one, but that's makes me so rich all the time. So here we go with 1,265 corn. Let's see the dynamics, where this will take us. Kick out the people in the place. Meteor storm. So how is my extractor going? Lacking a lot of metal, and this also lacking a lot of metal. But we'll deal with that quite soon, I think. With this extractor gun, it's much less pollution now. The biggest pollution sources in my colony are ranches. It's all about ranches. This stockpile is full, but this one isn't, and this one isn't. And these ones aren't, so we're good with that. Accommodation is still plentiful. I don't know what to tackle actually. There isn't much problem anymore. This pollution will eventually disappear to this medical lab. I'm praying for this to happen soon because I want to have more pills. because finally we don't really suffer from the shortage and people who are irradiated. Actually, interestingly, people don't get irradiated so much now. Meteor Shower. Okay. It's the shortest catastrophe, but with the potentiality of biggest damage. Why is the game not telling us to repair the damage? Repair. That house and radiator. Ooh, my dear battery racks are very important to be repaired. Anything else damaged? It doesn't look so. Interestingly, the stones were falling exactly on this location. What's strange, I remember... Oh, another house damaged. Didn't see that. What's interesting is that in the previous... Another corn feast, okay. In the previous patch, the Meteor Shower was just obliterating everything. It was quite painful. Maybe it was my impression, as I was quite afraid, and maybe it was my impression actually. Maybe it's not that terrible. But now it's just the lightest catastrophe in terms of destruction overall. Maybe the winter is quite destructive too. Is very safe, but it's destructive in terms of heating. Like, you have to think about heating literally only because of winter. Nothing else influences here in terms of temperature. So yeah, like the whole story about these radiators everywhere are it's about well, getting places warm. So what's wrong with this territory here? Is it not serviced by anyone? Maybe some depot can take care of that. Like, this one definitely can probably shift its influence zone to here, because there isn't anything to clean up in this place. At some point this plastic auto extractor will go away, and we'll enjoy no pollution from the extractors in this zone. What about rare metals? Oh, they're quite slowly picked up. So what are these boxes, I wonder? Mess hall is again mostly waiting for... Forgot about mixed meals. Mostly waiting for firewood, which isn't stockpiled, unfortunately. How is my... Still lacking metal, but I understand. Plastic. Production 4. Do I only have one plastic extractor? Slavers! More people for my colony. Plus 3 colonists again. Losing some medicine, but that's okay. We are back to 110 people, but now I'm sure an elder is going to pass away, so we'll be left with fewer people. So we definitely need a bunch of survivors. Day 314, and that means we have 50 days left to survive, and then it's 1 year. It will have been 1 year. Trade convoy has arrived. And that's about metal, so my metal extractors are gonna be finished now. And if they're gonna be finished, we'll need a person to take care of the pollution there. And oh, this is connected, so let's build a maintenance depot here. I think that almost asks for construction in this spot. Yeah, here we go. Paved road, like this and like this. Needs 15 metal, but I think I'll have it. Another merchant has arrived. I'd rather have survivors, but okay. So here's another trickster offering to buy the seeds for insects. No thanks, I don't need this. Let insects live on their own. I wonder if decorations improve the mood of people. Improve people's mood. How to tackle this efficiency? Like efficiency 22%. How come? Can I buy something interesting? Instruments of high quality from Junkton. Back to 3,000. It's because of meat. All right, let's sell some meat because it's becoming just no components. Thanks. Tools. It's becoming just insane. I don't need that much meat, so let's sell. Look at the price. Let's sell 300, but they won't be able to pay for that. Maybe they'll be able to pay for 250. Yeah, barely have enough money for that. Got instruments and a lot of money with that offer. It's insane. Insane amounts of food. How did I do that? Oh, by the way, it's time to launch our wheat growing back. Otherwise, we will just suffer due to the shortage of no, not flax. It's wheat actually. And then a mill will have to be operated, maybe even two, depending on the amount of colonists. But first we'll have to restart growing this wonderful resource. And let's send one mill into action. Military might, a new quest. Okay. Local bandits seem to be on the move once again. Okay, no problem. Fritz, Scrappa, Nikita, go fight. I think he'll deal with them alone, without my help, without anyone's help, and then come back to the camp safely. Don't need to look at what they're doing there. We'll just wait until they arrive at their places. I finished this maintenance depot, so territory of work has to be assigned here. Take care of my metal extractors and the future concrete extractor also. Plastic extractors. This is metal, another metal extractor. Alright, now the work is running, and I think I should have my metal back. In plenty. In plenty. Hopefully. Trade convoy has arrived. that is about pills. Let's order more. I want more. Hey, can I click, please? And I think I need one more person. And now, hey! Pills have disappeared again. Alright, let's have what Sintown can offer. Clothes. I can sell another bunch of meat, I guess. They have a lot of money. I think they can pay for 500. Yes, they can. So to hell with meat. What else? Clothes. And let's sell 500 corn. No. 400? No. 300, yeah. I don't know if I should be selling food actually. Pick out the worker, please. Yes, and here. Well, still 0 metal, but that's gonna change as soon as I get my 3 extractors, and then the production of tools will be back to action. Ooh, interesting. I think I'm gonna check what else he has. I can get potato. Potato in exchange of corn. No thanks. I should have taken the offer about medicine. Should have taken that offer. I think we should be now close to finishing with the pollution amount. Yeah, 47 compared to over 100. So very soon I'll demolish this medical lab and have 2 more hands. 2 more couples of hands. Metal, metal, metal. Quite an issue. Should I launch this mill into construction? Not yet. I think not yet. Probably they've all arrived at their places. Yes, they have. So can engage into the attack. Now let's wait maybe 3 turns and they shall be victorious after that. This metal extractor is also ready. And now we have metal production going. Oh. Stop the game. And get another shipment of... what's that? Another shipment of pills. Medicine. Components. No, not components. Medicine and pills. In exchange for... nothing. Actually nothing. Just pills. Nothing more. And kick back the workers. Cool. I think the next step will be to enhance the storage of electrical the storage of electricity. 3 more racks, because we saw that last time it wasn't enough to have 8. I have 8, I guess. And then enhance the amount of water supply, just in case. And actually, maybe I don't even want 3 extra. I think I want 4 extra battery racks. The question is where to build them. Have to be protected. Maybe here, a couple of them. Or here. They aren't creating any pollution, but they can collect pollution, so... If I build one more here, but if I do build it there, it will be outside the lightning tower protection. So yeah, I could construct one here. Ah, by the way, this one requires electricity, and this transformer here isn't. Ooh, it has to be upgraded. And now everything is out of... Water is going down. Please take care of this transformer as soon as possible. Has to be upgraded. Fast, 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 fast. Not to lose any water. Why do people... I wonder how the game decides that it has to be the buildings storage that has to be used. Maybe it's because like people are prioritized and then buildings get water, like saunas. I don't know. So anyway, I'm sure that this is gonna be finished soon. It's really nice that it's not happening during the catastrophe. Here we go. Back to operation. Nice. Winter storm. Winter storm isn't a problem whatsoever. Here we go. Victory. Despite the equipment at hand, we've read this numerous times already. Don't have to read, and we know that it's about weapons. It's about weapons and some electronics. Good job, specialists. Good job. And I assume that there isn't any problem with heating around the map, right? Yeah, everything is covered properly. This looks like it has to be demolished actually, because there isn't anything to heat, but let it be for some time. Maybe I'll expand exactly there, who knows. And as it's winter and I got some metal back, so maybe it's time to finish this mill already and start... How many plastic extractors I have? I think only one, right? I think only one. But I'm still producing, so... Components are, well, very slowly produced. Very slowly. But I can't complain, I have plenty of them. I'm back to more than 3,500 food. So... corn, meat, it's just incredible. Eggs, so many eggs. It's just the first time I have so much in the game. It's just impossible to see that. I mean, I'm of course very glad, but still. And where are my survivors? Why aren't they coming to check on my colony? Let's lose some components in exchange for the instruments. Instruments are kinda... I don't know, they're kinda becoming short, so... tool shop. Construction complete. Mill. Yeah, now I'll have just a tremendous amount of flour too. Endless, probably. This doesn't look beautiful. Let's change something about it. Some more decorations. I don't know what specialists want from me on the map, because they know perfectly well what to do. They had quite simple orders to come back to the campsite. So, colony. This should look better. And I already forgot that winter is coming. Logs are kinda going lower, you know? Kinda. Not badly, but, well... Let's see what will happen after the winter. Radio Wave is Wild Frontier, so let's switch to Armageddon, because it's more responsive to what's happening. Now we'll get winter music after some time. Plastic is so slow to extract, so freaking slow. Now we are back to decent amounts of metal, and I think we might start producing plastic extractors at some point, but before that, let's finish with the battery racks, as they are more crucial to the survival. And I think another one here has to be within the lightning tower range. Yeah, it is. And can I build one more? Here, but it will be with outside the range. Yeah, it will be outside. So not good. Though I can probably construct one more here, next to the trading post. Such a storage place. Let's hold in. Trade is really paying off. I do agree with my colonists. Like, I've earned so much money through the trade, and it's just incredible how rich it's making me, especially thanks to food production. So let's sell some more. I don't know, maybe let's sell corn again. Let's not touch food, actually. Let's not. Let's sell hunting rifles. Yeah. Cool. And who else wants to trade? I do want superior tools and electronics. And in exchange, you can have 5 shotguns. And you might have maybe meat. Oh, wow. They barely have enough money to buy even 150. Barely enough money for that. They're so poor, those communities. So I've bought instruments. We can also buy these superior clothes for our colonists from another settlement here. but it's not going to get us any reputation, but I don't care. Another bunch of meat, please. Here you go. Have some more. No, have some more. Yeah. Confirm, close. And I guess I'll also buy some sturdy clothing, maybe. Or here it's 29. And here it's 22. Well, 22 is more. It's just more, obviously, so I don't even have to tell that. And let's sell some corn. Have a lot of money. I just spent a bunch of my food, but I earned just an exorbitant profit, so have you noticed that I still cannot get above 111 people in my colony? I exactly need survivors for that. Oh, another person died. Such a balance, such an equilibrium. Metal is again low because of battery racks, but at least they are securing my situation with electricity. By the way, look, energy is strangely lower now. Ah, it's because I've built extractors. Time to build more turbines, and we have a new quest. Let's see. Is it the one that I had last stream? Yeah, it was last stream. Okay. Go, scientists, specialists, and protect me from those wolves. They haven't even changed their location. Can you imagine that? It's the same place where we fought last time. Funny. Turbines. More turbines. Under the protection of the lightning tower. So let's see the range. It's here. I can take this place. I think I'll do it like this. So 4 here. And then 1, 2, 3, I imagine. Actually, I think even 5 is possible. Yeah. Any other space for that? Here, but it's about... I don't want to destroy trees. So we can locate them like 2 more here, but I don't think it's within the protective space. And okay, 2 more here. Again, metal insufficient, I imagine. My colony now looks like a huge power plant. Turbines everywhere. But now it's really a city. Like, look how much is going on. What's that? Full of resources. Alright, now we have 65,000 electricity points. We'll need to finish these bore wells too. Next time we have metal. And that will be it. For some time. We'll be secure. How is the pollution level? 12. almost depleted. Finally. 2 more people are incoming. 2 more workers to be dislocated. Right, ready for a fight. Oh, that was a poem. I think they'll need 3 turns to get the victory. It's day 326. 40 days till the year. I can gain 53 metal in exchange for 20 components. Components are extremely more expensive, so no. But 25 clothes pieces in exchange of 54 corn, that's like a bargain. I think I can safely construct another bakery that will be making bread. Yeah, absolutely. As the amount of eggs is just crazy, and yeah, let's build this bakery. There is a water tower here, so bakery can be located here nicely. Of course, it doesn't have, I think, enough construction resources yet. It will. Oh look, we can have it with flowers. Wait, I think I want to have it with flowers in front of it. So let's just carefully position it here, or rather here. Like this, and then the road in front of it, and then decorations. I think I want to have a medium street light, for example, here, but around it, plastic flowers. Again, this crazy click from the game, which I wasn't really planning destroying my road, but I'm not going to complain again. So this flower bed, like that, and here. And maybe in front of the... Actually, yes, in front of this. What do I do? No. Ah, stop that. What's wrong with you? I'm complaining again. Not my mouse. It's just awful. It's the 4th attempt. It was the 4th attempt to press the button properly. I don't want to even say anything.
Talking to me?
Yeah. Pills. I got pills from that. Right. You can buy some nice clothes here of superior quality. Let's do it. Too bad it doesn't increase our reputation with them, but who cares? You want to sell anything? Maybe not. Just money. Clothes are suspiciously cheap. I don't know why. I have decent amount of fiber, by the way. Meaning that I don't need this greenhouse to operate for now. I'm sure I'm like balanced. Look, we have 800 more than 800 firewood, and before the catastrophe hit we had 940, so maybe at some point I'll need another firewood, another logging camp. So visitors from a nearby society. The small caravan from Hospitality is pulling a hefty-looking cart behind them. Their leader smiles and pulls your hand in a hearty handshake. My friend, we wanted to thank you for all the kindness you've shown us. Please accept our gifts and remember the importance of these bonds. No problem, just that I don't need your fish. It's a present. I could have declined, maybe. Bakery. Bakery making bread. Yeah. All turbines are back to... not back, but just are in action. I have 343 electrical points, charges, I don't know, per turn, and that's quite a lot. At winter times we have like minus 100 and something, I guess, so it's never gonna be too little now. Can I finally have some survivors? I'm tired of this number here. Can it change, please? Okay. Now we have nothing to produce with this medical lab, and we say goodbye to it. It has served us terribly. There's no pollution on the map. I cannot believe that. No pollution on the map at all. I mean, that pinkish field that always looks so menacing. Interesting. Very interesting. Convoy has arrived. It was from Hospitality, I guess, but they don't have pills to offer. Okay, let's wait. Maybe next turn. And now? Now you have pills? No. Alright, I'm waiting. I got some metal. Time to start building the bore wells. Firewood is kinda going down. Don't like it. I think I probably want to have a wood chopper somewhere close to here. Where, for example, it doesn't create contamination, so maybe, well, I don't want it to go long ways, so let's place it behind the, what's wrong? Behind the bakery, I think. Don't like how it looks. Maybe here. Don't like how it looks either. Well, let's maybe place it here. I think it's within the range of the heater. Yeah, it is. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Almost lost the chance. A group of colonies have gotten curious about a nearby river. I've heard that already. Let's go and try. It's again fish. I don't need fish. The hell is that? I'm very excited to see that pollution is no more. I mean, like contamination is no more an issue. Apparently the maintenance depots are taking good care of the areas. It really feels like equilibrium, you know? Like people die and people get born. It's interesting. Which is an amazing balance system. I mean, it's probably a compliment to the developers that they managed to create an algorithm where you will naturally have like with good quality of life, with all these houses which have privacy, like people will have children and the equal amount of people will disappear due to their old age. And then when you have survivors and people from the slavers, of course you will grow in size, but until that moment you're kinda on the flat line of the number, which is, well, maybe it's a bit irritating now because I want to have more people, but on the other hand it's really cool that you can always control how many, well, like you don't have these abrupt jumps of numbers, and so you're always in control of the process. Of course it's a bit ludicrous that like it's day 332, so we kinda calculate everything in days, but people get like elder and they become adults from being a child, and then they pass away, and that makes little sense as it's days, not years. But I think it's maybe these years are a kind of conditionality for the game, for the game's purpose. Maybe. I'm not sure I can come up with something better. Because I absolutely love this day-night change. I don't want it to disappear. In, for example, what's that? End Zone, The World Apart, they have seasons, and they don't have this beautiful nighttime which we have in this game. When all houses get their windows lit, and so it's so cozy. It actually reminds me, now I understand what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Black and White, the second game. It was like that. You were this god who could also knock onto the door, but there was this spirit of a settlement that actually lived its life, and that is completely achieved with surviving the aftermath, and it's so lacking in End Zone, The World Apart. Objection: is both fascinating and terrifying to witness how people react to catastrophic situations. Apparently, one group has decided to deliver frontier justice to perceived troublemakers in the form of a game show. All sounds bizarre, but at the same time rather intriguing. I have never seen this quest. Go check it out. Crow, task for you. You are the fastest. Together with Nomad, of course, but still. All right. It looks interesting. This once neoclassical museum has been turned into an impromptu courthouse. People are ushered inside, where a jury hangs around the base of a massive sitting statue of once important person. The judge is lounging on the statue's marble lap in a brightly colored bathrobe and makeshift wig. The trial of one Edwin James is about to begin, shouts one of the jury members. Bring forth the hammer, he continues as the crowd begins to cheer. The court assistants push forth a contraption with a chair and a massive stone hammer hanging above it like a blunt guillotine blade. 3 wooden pegs keep it from falling down. A man steps up from the crowd and sits down on the chair. Contrary to the appropriate reaction for impending doom, he is grinning. "Are you ready for the hammer round?" the jury members exclaims theatrically. Edwin nods enthusiastically as the crowd cheers. Pick some pockets while watching. No. What? I have 21,000. Continue observing. What follows is a chaotic combination of a mock trial, pop quiz, and mayhem. The judge spouts a series of facts to Edwin, who must shout "Objection!" whenever he thinks it's incorrect. If Edwin's right, a bag of silver is placed next to him. If he's wrong, a peg is removed from the contraption. The crowd is allowed to participate in the quiz, but the final choice is Edwin's alone. I think shout correct answers. With your help, Edwin manages to find the right answers. Here you, we have a winner, the judge finally announces and wipes sweat from under his wig. As the crowd bursts into applause, Edwin heads off the stage and straight to the specialist. "So what you did there, friend?" he says, grinning. "This was huge for my family." He hands over a bag of coins and science books before leaving with audience members in tow asking for handouts. Okay, another bunch of signs, which was useless. Some coins, always handy, and altogether a very fun quest. Haven't seen it before in my previous playthroughs, so I got some pleasure completing it. I wonder if I have seen all the quests. Maybe they need to have an achievement like you've seen all the quests possible. Would be cool. Do I want to build the rest of the greenhouses? I don't imagine that I can have any shortage of food whatsoever. And I also have, look at that, fish, jerky, and so on. Can I buy something using these useless resources? I think I do want to spend them somehow. Of course, people probably prefer cooked food over. Let's buy these hunting rifles and sell useless stuff that I'm not gonna use. Fish, jerky, crickets. Have so much decent food. Why do people need this rubbish? So, yeah. Confirm. Close. What else can I buy? Instruments? No. Clothes? No. Where has that all disappeared? Where do I get simple clothing from? Like, is it the one that I buy? Look! 12. 112. Wow. Finally. More people than I've ever had. The biggest amount. I know what will happen now. Another elder will pass away. So, survivors, where are you? Looking for you. Looking forward to. Don't like this strange pandemic. I've forgotten about this catastrophe completely. The first signs of a pandemic are upon us. At first it's just a cough, but then the fever picks up. People start dropping like flies and the colony grinds to a halt. Now it's a question of how quick we react. Several staffed medical facilities can nullify it almost completely, but if left unchecked, it spreads like wildfire. Pandemic comes in waves, infecting colonies, and treated colonies will eventually die. The disease dehydrates the body, increasing colony water consumption. With enough medical facilities to treat the infected, antibiotics speed up the healing process, scavenge them from the world map, unlock and build zonas to reduce the amount of sick colonies. Right, so trading for antibiotics, but I think, to wait until we have pills. Actually, I have even more iron pills than antibiotics, which is a surprise to me. So like, I think we can now buy just components and medicine. What's that? Indiscriminately, like whatever seems appropriate, and everything seems appropriate in these circumstances. Apparently, with one exception, my prices for the communities, because they lack money to pay for what I order from them. So we got a shipment of medicine and antibiotics. Maybe medicine we don't actually have to buy, we have too much of it. Herbal medicine we have to sell. Won't be useful, sorry. 113. Amazing. Just amazing. Fiber is still growing up. We can hold one more. And this one. But we'll have to launch the field hospitals into full mode with 9 people engaged, and for that period of time I'll have to, I think, stop the electronics factory, as it seems that I don't want people to be working there during the pandemic. What else could be stopped? Maybe nothing else. Interestingly, the mill is apparently exhausting the wheat production. I'm surprised. I thought one greenhouse with wheat will definitely ensure that I get enough supply for 2 mills, but looks like no, not a problem. Have enough flour for now. Pandemic contagion predicted. If only somebody had predicted the pandemic that, well, actually Bill Gates predicted in 2015. He has a wonderful TED talk from that year about the pandemic that could strike, and we should prepare ourselves, but nobody bothered. So should have listened. What's happened with my people? I had 13, now 12. Some dead. Some dead guys, I guess, aren't with us anymore. And I was thinking about this strange flower bed here. Maybe I need to... Actually, yeah, let's demolish a couple of them to make 3 nice squares. I think that will look better. A colonist found something. And what would that be? One of the colonists rushes towards you. He says that someone spotted an abandoned wagon. Another one. Okay. 3 components, 4 clothes. Wonderful. I like this hole much more than the previous one. The pandemic is striking in 0 days, so it's time to prepare our doctors, kick out the people from the electronics factory, and brace for impact. Here we go. Pandemic. And now nothing is happening. By the way, what about water? Well, plenty. Didn't even spot any change. So let's buy tools, let's buy metal, it won't hurt, and let's sell that freaking green liquid. Can I? Yeah, herbal medicine. To hell with it. And wheat. Apparently not enough. We'll have to produce more. What else can I sell? Prime meat, again. What's wrong with production? Why so much? So, yeah. And some superior clothing. Looks like a good idea. Corn is... I need to watch corn. It feels like it's going low. Feels like it is going low. Confirm. Okay, now let's keep people out of the trading center. So I think we can... So this greenhouse here. Right. I guess I'd like to finish this one. And in the meantime, as there is a mill here, this greenhouse will be producing wheat. This will be producing corn. Yeah, like that. Like that. Does the pandemic cause contamination? No, it doesn't. That's good. That strange sound feels like there are a lot of flies in the air. So, anyone ill? 11 colonies are infected. 9 colonies are infected. Now they'll get treatment. I'm sure they will. Somebody's injured. It's like something is really flying in the air. Plastic extractor finished. Upgrade. Can a specialist help here, please? To make it faster a bit. And I think I want to set it on hold because I don't want it to collect contamination. Or let's upgrade. No, there's really something in the air. Let's upgrade to the point where there is this, like, where there are enough materials, and then stop the construction. Aha. The greenhouse is ready. It's wheat. And I'll harvest this one and then stop it. So... my field hospitals are... what? Idle? Idle? How come? Maybe people are getting like washed, or where do they get treatment? Maybe it's happening so fast that I just cannot see the reaction time. So, new quest. The Wolf Gang. I've heard this story before. End of the pandemic. So, that's it. Nothing serious. Nobody ill. So, one person stays here, one person stays here, nobody stays here, and I take back some people to the electronics factory. Right, specialists, go fight with those wolves. Another bunch of bandits. said another bench of bandits. What? That is horrible. I don't know what's with my mouth today. Yesterday I was much more talkative. Maybe not more talkative, but definitely more articulate, like with better pronunciation. Today it's strange. And firewood is obviously not enough. We'll need to chop down more trees. How many people are... 2 people have to be working here. 2, not 1. And still I don't have enough. Why so? 15 children. 15. That's the... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. You finished it. Now it will get contamination. Right. And you, stop. Don't build it. Don't. Contamination is gonna be terrible then. So we have to build a school for our children. And where would that be? Has to be warm. Has to be next to some housing areas. Here, maybe? In front of the fighting arena, just the best place to educate children. Like, look people, look dear children, that's how adult people solve their issues. So, don't like the choice. Maybe this place looks quite nice. Yeah, actually this is amazing. It's under heating, so I'll have to check that in the winter time, but I guess it looks like it's heated. And I can build another water well here, I imagine. Yeah, just because the school must have a water well. And then some more electrical decorations. Is it under the... Yeah, it is. Here? But there is a light already. Maybe a statue instead. Statue and some flowers. The game starts again. This wonderful challenge for me. Place some flowers, not destroying your road. To hell with you in your games. Colonist is acting weird. Another time this woman becomes radiated. Hey. Stop this. What can I hold? Maybe I can subtract one person from one rancho, because eggs are just everywhere already. And no, corn I think is kinda on the slow rise, but I don't think it's... Well, let's see. It's it's 1300 now. Let's see what number will be in several days. Ooh, pills. Hey, not enough people to work. Wonderful. Okay. pills, antibiotics, components, and we'll be selling meat again. Ooh, that's an expensive deal. Let's sell some corn now. Apparently this community has a lot of money, so let's use it. And I want to get these superior clothes there, but I don't have a worker for that, so you can be kicked out of their job. Let's kick this person out now. Wait, this superior clothing, yeah, confirm, exit, bring the person back, kick out these guys. So we need people for running our buildings, and apparently this school for now isn't it is 15 children now. So I think yeah, let's kick one person out of the ranch. With chicken has to be enough already. I forgot to start the fight. Stupid me. So, where are my survivors? Maybe some maintenance depots are overcrowded, so it's one person here and warehouse, okay. I thought I had 2 maintenance depots here. Why 2 actually? Why do I have 2? I think 1 is enough. And here it's actually 3. Maybe 2 is enough? Because I don't have a plastic extractor anymore, so that's already better. This maintenance depot has 2 people actually. I thought it had 3, and this one has 2. I think it's not necessary at all. I don't actually need to have a maintenance depot. Oh no, I do, because there is a so I do need a depot, and I think 1 person is enough to take care of what I have here. This one here is probably, well, could be just without a person for some time. And this radiator, let's set on pause mode. Mean looking group is at the gate. Give them something. They don't, so that's the best option for them. Just give them something, they don't fight, and our colonists don't get resentful about me, so that's probably the best outcome. Alright, let's increase the speed. Contamination 0. Why is it 0? Maybe because there is no energy. I'm only glad. And efficiency is 72%. Here it's 47. Here's 22. I don't know. What is this efficiency parameter? 76. 58. Hell. Here it's 58, 78. The logic. Look at the number of people. Again. Hell. This randomizer with survivors is awful. Taylor. Grant Taylor is making sturdy clothing, and Taylor here is making Sturdy clothing too. Specialist ready for action. Have you one? Okay. And 5 components, 20 plastic points. Okay. What do you have? 14 iron pills and 20 medicine boxes. Wonderful. Hole, and the final one, it's about 12 superior clothing items, 60 metal, and also some money. All the Wolfgang hideouts have been cleared and burned to the ground. The rewards are not as massive as you maybe thought. Not quite massive actually, very expensive. Probably since the gang likes to move around a lot instead of hoarding everything in one place. Still, every little bit helps the colony. It's not a little bit, it's like a lot. A lot I got from this adventure. So thanks game, it was a good quest. Let's see. Corn is again reappearing, and Primate is also reappearing, and we have massive amounts of veggie meals and mixed meals. So people, I hope, aren't eating any more raw food. I do hope they don't. So yeah. Interestingly, we don't get enough wheat, so that's something to think about. How can I attract people into my colony, I wonder? I need one more rod here. One more line. Don't like how it looks. I think I'd like to resume the construction. Oh, pause! No! Disappeared. I wasn't fast enough. I was actually quite sluggish with that. Right, concrete extractor it is. And here I want to build the metal extractor. Investing into the future. Hopefully they won't start contaminating the area. This also has to be built. Convoys on the way. Instruments, superior tools. Yeah, I'd love to have them. So let's sign some trading ambassadors. Superior tools. Look, parts and components will increase our reputation, but we already have maximum, so I don't care. Can I sell something? Maybe, well, let's not. Ah, look, planks. Planks are slowly going down. We still have 400, but it's not 900 that we had. Okay. Got some logs. Excellent. Chopping down the forest around the area. This plastic is still plenty. Slavers, again. Not as bad as anything else, but still. Okay, 3 colonists plus. Hopefully the next bunch will be exactly survivors, not anything else, but I've been hoping for how many hours already? Today it's been, I think, 2, and yesterday I think I didn't get survivors much actually. Okay, we chopped down all the logs, so all the trees. Let's start here. How is our extractors job going. Let's send some specialists to assist. Specialist ready for action. Well, they know what they're going to do, so why should I actually lose my... why should I devote my attention to them? I think they can handle this themselves. Alright, this concrete extractor is under production. And now it's almost finished, and now it's finished. Kick out the worker. Upgrade. Kick out the worker. Upgrade. Upgrade. Hey, go help. Electronics is not low, but have to be careful about that. It's grade. Have to be careful now not to let the production finish, the construction finish. So, what do you have, man? No, thank you. I don't want your worms. Don't want your crickets. Please leave me alone without your insects. 4,000 food. Prime meat still plenty. I think I want to subtract one more person from the ranch. Should be probably enough. And see the dynamics. Maybe it will go down slightly. Maybe one person from the cow's ranch, as there is not much necessity in milk. Plastic and metal, plastic and metal. This I want to finish, maybe, but not these. I've almost depleted again my metal resources. And we are 20 days far from a year in the game. Wow. How exciting. Let's stop this one for some time. Metal has been depleted. Insufficient resources. Finally. Not enough metal. Amazing. Colonists have captured something. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I think I know what this is about. Please to the main center, guys. There is a bear there, I guess. Fritz, you too, please. Everyone gather together to deal with what my dear colonists have captured. Yeah. Your colonists are pulling a big pile of fur, paws and teeth behind them. It's a living bear. We found Benny here lying unconscious in the forest, probably drugged by some hunter's bait. We could train him, make him work for us, they say. There is almost childlike glee in the colonists' eyes. Let it go. You practically yell at the colonists to take the beast back to the forest before it wakes up. The colonists try to argue, but the rest of the colony turns on them and practically pushes them back to the wilderness with the bear. It would surely be much happier that way. Of course. I remember what happens if you just watch. Wakes up and attacks. So I don't want that to happen. Children. Plastic is extremely low now. So maybe it's time to actually launch the extraction. Transformer. Go. No plastic. Oh, what a pity. Trading missions. Look at that medical haven there. Let's buy pills. Let's buy antibiotics. And sell corn. We can sell corn again. Yeah, but I don't want. I want to see the dynamics first. Wait, can I buy something? No, that's enough. What else? I can buy components. I can buy metal. I can buy superior tools. These guys are giving me amazing prices. I'm not spending much money on trading with them at all, even though I'm buying so much. So it's quite amazing. This extractor has to be finished, and there has to be a maintenance depot that will be taking care of the extraction here, I guess. Plastic. So apparently it's time to stop the electronics factory for some time, as it's kinda taken too much plastic into its hands. Logs have been chopped, have been collected, trees chopped, plastic auto extractor has been finished, winter storm, another one is coming. But I think I'm ready. My logs collection is on the rise, so I can handle that. Concrete auto extractor full in resources necessary, so we have to stop the construction. And this one too, almost ready for action. We'll get some metal now. Yeah, and we'll get some plastic now, I think. Somebody must be bringing this plastic. Transformer, upgrade. So, who is taking plastic to this place? Somebody must be. Yeah, pause. So, these two concrete auto extractors will be launched into operation when this one is empty. And it's gonna be empty, well, quite soon actually. So, yeah. We have to build another maintenance depot to take care of the plastic extractors, and we'll locate it somewhere within the heating range, I think. Well, why did I place it here, this depot, I wonder? What was the logic? What was the logic of placing it there? Let's place it like that. There must have been some logic. Vendor and merchant can give me some medication. Okay, I agree. Then plastic extractors are now operating. Energy is... let's see what will happen during the winter time, but I think it should be enough. Let's have some decorations behind the... what's that? the depose, I think maybe a large light, but it's impossible to locate so that it is equally distant from both, so I don't like that choice. What else can be done? Maybe small street light. Like that. And in between, maybe some... That looks ugly as hell. Let's try. Maybe it's not as terrible as I think it is. Then some rod. Like this. And connect these two. And circle the radiator. Okay. You take care of... Okay. Don't take care of anything. The bushes. The most important thing, of course. What else can be completed faster than decorations? Look, this actually looks very decent. Yeah, I like it. So bright. Maintenance depot is to be serving this place. Metal extractor is on hold, and this one has to be finished now. Again, taking all our plastic away, but it's for the future. Here comes winter. We are still at 165 surplus of energy, so we are good. I don't think there is necessity to build more turbines. Still haven't got survivors. This is metal deposit. Metal scrap. How come I have 90 out of 92? Somebody went there to collect scrap? When did I do that? When the winter finishes, I'll probably start exploring the other deposits, or maybe even build a scrapper and a... I always forget what's the name. Recycler. Yeah. And where is music? What's going on? Maybe it's on some kind of break. The DJ went out. 15 days till the year finishes. 15 days. Can you imagine that? But the music has disappeared really. Let's go to Wild Frontier. Music. Ah, back. Back to action. So it's almost ready for construction. Some more plastic to come. Colonists are gathering for another corn feast, I imagine. Metal, plastic, and another piece of metal. I'm risking to lose the moment for the corn feast. Yeah, feast of corn, please. You're welcome. Yeah, now pause the construction. Cool. What's that? No more trees to chop down. You're welcome. There is a lot of forest around, so destroy it completely. I don't care. And grow more. Less forest, less bugs. Fewer bugs, because the game definitely is overwhelmed with how many objects is on the map and has to process them all, and it's difficult and it overloads the graphics. Now, this plastic here, I'll have to build a road all the way to this pile of garbage and to this metal scrap. And have I seen any more deposits that I haven't yet taken? This is not a deposit. Interesting. So I think I saw just one. Yeah, here. Underground metal. And I don't think it's be terrible if I start constructing the road now during the winter time. It's not that bad. People won't get too cold, I think. If they do get cold, they can always come back. So metal extractor. Pause. Focus on the road. Triple level road it is. Triple level from all sides, like that. And double road leading to this extractor. Yeah, all good. Resource expedition, a new quest. Let's see. You've gained many insights into the surrounding lands from talking with traders, survivors, passers-by, and your own people. Food and the basic construction materials are out there for the taking. Some guarded, some just rotting away in the wasteland sun. Your specialists are ready and willing to arrange an expedition for the resources the colony needs the most. So what would that be? Meds for the sick. I need medication. So, check the sites. And how many are there? Where are the sites? Just one more. One. Just one per se. No, there are not one. There are many, so let's send Nomad also. We have 8 action points between he needs 3 turns to get there. And I assume there is one more location somewhere. Am I right? Am I right? 1, 2... Well, I don't see any more. So it's probably either I'm blind or there are only 2 for now. Well, okay, let's wait. And I haven't seen this quest before, I think, or I have forgotten. Right, back to the question. We have 5,000 food. Corn is still plentiful. Eggs are still plentiful. Meat is still plentiful. Milk is still plentiful. So apparently I could drop one more person from the chicken ranch. It's and one person from the cow ranch safely, completely safely, and I can disable one more greenhouse that produces corn safely. Yeah, so thanks, man. You don't need to produce anything more. I got enough. I got enough. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Can I do some trading, please? Can I do some? Come back. Yeah. Cockroaches. I'd like to buy... now Google is listening. Liking that meme. So, nothing, Google, nothing. I want to buy nothing for now. I have a story about that, by the way. Once upon a time I was Googling I was watching on YouTube a video about a Dota hero named Keeper of the Light, or short Kotel. And in Russian, Kotel or Kotel is like a cauldron. And so the Google mechanism unfortunately misunderstood my point and started advertising cauldrons to me everywhere, and I was like, what the hell? Two neighbors and arguing about something. The colonists arguing over a rusty metal box which lays on the ground between them. Lays on the ground. I think lies on the ground between them. They both claim ownership of the coins inside. The man for finding the box and the woman for getting the lock open. There are plenty of coins inside, enough to considerably help the entire colony if needed. Interview the man. You ask the man to tell... Whoa! Investigation case. You ask the man to tell you how he found the box. We were scouting around the perimeter, looking for any plants or animals we could use for cooking. I was going through some bushes when I noticed a spot which was unusually clear of any vegetation. I dug through it a bit, and found the box buried there. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have the coins at all, so I think I deserve 80% of the pot, he explains. Interview the woman. You ask the woman to tell you how she managed to get the box open. Well, he didn't seem to get anywhere with all the smashing and hammering, and I'm quite handy with tools. Took some patience and concentration, but once I got familiar with the mechanism, I managed to crack the lock. Without me, all we'd have would be a rusty box, so I deserve at least 40% of the coins, she says. Render judgment. Agree with the man, the woman. Confiscate 1/3 of the coins, split the rest evenly. Confiscate all the coins. Interesting. I could actually give them all my coins, and if they feel happier about that, but 40% he demands 80%. Confiscate 1/3 of the coins, split the rest evenly. Let's do it this way. Since it's unlikely 20 help all colony. 23,000 I have. Since it's unlikely for everyone to come out of this satisfied, you decide to take 1/3 of the coins for the colony and split the rest evenly. This brings murmurs from the two neighbors, but overall they seem to be content to have a resolution. So it's maybe the game designers didn't expect players to have so much money, which reminds me of another funny story that my friend told me about myself. So he said, like, I've played Skyrim, but I played maybe like 1 hour, and didn't exactly like the game, and the motivation for that was, as I told him, that after I looted the first house, I was literally, well, you know, I got overburdened. Like the encumbrance was too high, and I could only move like a snail, and so I just got indignant about that and sent him a dissatisfied message like, man, this game is terrible because I robbed the first house immediately and couldn't move fast. And he said, like, are you serious? Like, you're seriously criticizing the game because of that? And I was like, yeah, that's my play style, like hoarding. Maybe I have a mental disease, I don't know. But for me, it's just important to scavenge the maximum out of things. So let's proceed with the quest. Information proved correct, and this location has just the thing you wanted. Encouraged by this, the specialist sets off to the next site in hopes of more loot. And Nomad, what do you say? The amount of loot is a little underwhelming, but at least there were no bandits or other hazards to stop you. The final site better have some good stuff. We'll have words with your scouts about the validity of their information. Where is this third place? Really? Another glitch. Another glitch. Okay, go take care of that place. Some trading to be done. Yeah, there is metal, but metal I actually already have in plenty, so let's only order antibiotics. And I wanted to track how much corn I'll be losing, so I'd like to sell 700. I cannot. I can sell like this amount, so we are at 1100 and confirm. Now let's order superior clothing and fun boxes just to increase our reputation. Why don't we? And let's sell some meat. Can I sell 400? Yes, I can. I want to get below 1000. So yep, and now we can track so corn is 1100, prime meat is 1000. Let's see what will happen. Eggs is 700. The hell is that? Didn't think it was even possible to have so many resources. And I want to start producing the road that will lead to this plastic place. So it's like, oh, there is a, oh, look at that, there's a deposit, I didn't see it. Nice. Underground ruins with concrete. Some plastic to extract here later, but first we'll have to collect it. What's this strange shape of the road? I wonder. So we remember that we need a triple road around the extractors. So triple and 9 like that. Double. Now it's triple. Yeah, looks good. Actually, it feels like I've built some extra here. Yeah, now it's good. Look at this. Ah, it's the trading path. Trading path it is. So here will be a concrete extractor, but now let's set it on hold until the moment we get the road done down the river. Can you stop walking down the river finally and getting this freaking fish from there? The third time in this like 3 hours. It's incredible. I mean, I appreciate my colony's enthusiasm, of course, but still, like, have some mercy upon me. Where are the survivors? Long awaited survivors, who I need so much to enrich my colony with people. Actually, my people here, my colonists, are so thankless because I'm sitting here hungry, streaming, and actually I am hungry, and they're enjoying the best feasts in the world with sweet buns, with bread, with veggie meals, with eggs, with milk, with mixed meals, with corn. The only thing they don't have is like other vegetables, but I don't think they need them. I'm sure they're fine without that. So have I stretched my roads to all the possible? No. There are 2 more deposits I haven't yet got my arms to, but I will now. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Now the whole map is going to be covered with my hands. So it's like that. I think I'm kinda I'm kind of messing up the borders, and I think I'll have to place the extractors first. Let's do that. Stop. That is metal, right? It's not metal, it's concrete. The game again hysterically placed it without before I even clicked. But it's fine. Now let's set both on hold for now. We don't need these two extractors operating anytime soon. In the foreseeable future. Yeah, that looks good. Now connect the two parts together. Excellent. And well, is that all? Any more extractors? Another. Ho, concrete ruins and metal scrap. Another bunch of metal scrap. Okay, let's give our specialists orders. Return to the colony, return to the colony, and you are still traveling to the bandits. You know what to do. Don't ask me for directions. Now this goes. This is what? No, that's not what I was thinking about. Right. So let's place this concrete extractor here so that it is visible at any time of the day and any season. Wonder what the next catastrophe is gonna be. What has been finished? It was a child was born. Congratulations to the parents. Feliz Navidad. Right, triple circular road and place. Now this has been complete. Let's. Whoa, why is it not willing to? I understand. So I think I want to make it like this, and then that will take plenty of time for my colonists to actually complete this road. I don't like how it will not be visible there because of this pond. So let's destroy these two lines. Yeah, this is much better. And is it a single road? I need a double one, of course. A double one, and we had a metal something, metal heap, or what is it called? Metal scrap, just metal scrap. I would call it heap, maybe a excuse me. Of course, not depose it yet. So let's surround it. Nothing is visible because of these trees, but I think I'll handle that. So it's triple here and triple here. Double road. No, not like that. I think double here to make it kind of equally going through the territory, and it's like 1, 2 and 3. Yeah. And let's connect them. Like this. So I imagine that's it. Maybe I want to also have the path through this desert here. It looks kinda logical. Can I get it through this rock here? Yeah, I can. Amazing. But it looks terrible. So let's do it differently, like this. Hey, where am I? Yeah, let's destroy this line. I'm so ambitious with this project, but I think it's gonna be finished. Oh no, another underground ruin. Are you serious? Wow. Are they ever gonna finish? What's the last one? So, okay. Let's take the road through some visible paths and to here. Have I stopped all future extractors from being constructed? Yes, I think I have. That will take colonists a while. What I have created for them, the field of work is just incredible. Okay, concrete extractor, put on hold. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough free hands to dig all these paved roads. I'll have to spend, I think, another 2 years in the game to deplete all these future extractors capacity. So the road goes like that, and then see like that, and like that, and then connects here. Yeah. This is contaminated. I thought it wasn't supposed to be contaminated if it is out of... Oh, I hate that. Let's demolish it. It will just get on my nerves endlessly. Oh, I think I found a mistake with the road, right? Yeah, there was an extra one. This we don't need. So, bishop, ready for a fight. Engage. And let's wait. Ooh, my workers are pretty fast. Already started some excavation around. Let's see what's the situation with our food. I think we have slowed down the production, which is good news. And now we have wheat. Cool. 10 days till the year finishes. The first year in the game. How is our metal extractor slowly being built? Instruments. I want to order the instruments delivery. And here we go. Instruments and well, tools. I should stop calling them instruments. Tools and electronics. And let's use this chance to sell useless fish that nobody wants to eat. And maybe sell some hunting rifles. And what else? Maybe. I think everything else kinda need. So yeah, firm. That's a good deal already. Maybe let's, while we are here, let's sell, let's buy some clothing, rare metals. We can buy some rare metals, but to hell with them. I'd rather buy components. ready-made components, as I always have something to sell for them. Okay. 3 schools are operating while I only have 14 children, meaning that one person can be kicked out of service, having nobody to teach. Or actually there is a child studying here, so let it be so. Maybe it's like better logistics. Contamination isn't really troubling us, so we're okay. And how is our plastic going? Still 1200. Underground metals 540. And you see we are slowly depleting their number, even though there is nobody at the electronics factory. Interesting. So Bishop, are you ready for action? Okay, so what do we have here? Resource expedition. The promised resources were indeed here in spades, but this had already lured looters to the location. A short battle later, the goods are in your hands and ready to be transported to the colony. People should be happy to see all this arriving at the gate soon. Okay. So I haven't found any iodine pills. That's quite disappointing, but at the same time, antibiotics seem to have become a bigger issue. I can be just buying them, so it's okay. The medical lab hasn't proved to be a useful place, so no, thank you. Should I build some recreational facility, maybe? Another one. Maybe library. Here. It would be a nice place to enjoy for my people. But no, not now. Construction completed. Of course, that's the one that was ordered previously. Now let's transfer it back again into the metal one, into the automated one. But this time not finishing it, because you saw that finishing it leads to a disaster. Starts just contaminating everything around. Again, all the forest has been chopped down. Let's proceed. By the way, we finished the winter without even spending much firewood. Electronics is low. Have to buy more. Not that it is kinda necessary for now, because I'm gonna be good with the extractors I have already, but still something to think about. Feels like this dense forest is being slowly chopped down by the industrious log collectors. So maybe we need to send one forester back into action, just one, making them 3. Probably should help. I'll keep dying. Prime meat. I think I have decreased the maximum amount of people that I could have decreased, that I could decrease, and I cannot go any lower. So we just have to tolerate the amount of meat produced and sell it, because it's just, well, what we can do. A child has arrived at the gate. Oh, I know what it is about. A lone child slowly walks up to the gate with weak little steps. They keep nervously looking up the gate and behind them. Have you seen my mommy? She hasn't come back and I'm getting pretty hungry. Turn them away. You tell the child you haven't seen their mother, but maybe they should ask around other villages as well. You notice a sudden change in the act as the child frowns and spits at the gate. Whatever, loser, they shout while running away. Dumbfounded, you return to your daily duties, but hear a car driving away in the distance. These were bandits. I remember this encounter, so I don't want to get into the trap again. And I'm still craving for a survivors group. Maybe all this like random absence of my future people, of my future colonies, leads to the fact that I'll get several survivors group in a row. I'm hoping for that, but might be not true. I've almost forgotten about this auto extractor again, so careful. Let's stop the production at some close point. One more delivery and I have to stop it. I'm thinking about producing a garage, so that's ready for action if I need it. I'm thinking about getting a garage because it's an interesting building to have. I think it's here. Needs energy but not very expensive, so repair cost. Stores vehicle in the colony. Specialist to do repairs. It looks quite ugly to want to get it. Unusually clean cut people at the gate. Scientists. A group of what you can only assume are scientists arrive at the gate. They are wearing goggles, lab coats and other appropriate knickknacks. Greetings, fellow humans. You have been chosen for the great honor of the betterment of humanity. We have been working hard on new kinds of cures and remedies, and all we need is a healthy test subject to prove their effectiveness. You will be, of course, rewarded for your participation. The woman exclaims and points to a box of valuables the group is carrying. Tell them to take a hike. Accept the offer. Okay. They seem like such a trustworthy bunch, so we decide to accept the offer. One colonist is brought forth, measured, interviewed and injected repeatedly until their arms look like a mosquito feasting ground. Well done, thank you for your cooperation and see you soon. Hail science! The leader declares and the group leaves. However, the colonist quickly falls ill, and when the scientists return for a checkup, they are immediately chased away by furious colonists. Well, discoveries require risk and challenges. I told this to my friends and students when Sputnik V was just invented some time ago in August. I wanted to be a volunteer for medical tests, but unfortunately, as I'm quite far away from any capital cities, it's almost impossible for me to get into such action. And yeah, I didn't get to try this amazing experience with being a test subject, but I think I'll have my chance in the future at some point in my life. Now, there is no electronics to buy. Why is that? I exactly need electronics. Maybe instruments, but electronics is the most important thing. Instruments I have in plenty, so let's not send out trading missions for now. How is our road been going? How's our road doing? That's what I wanted to say. Slowly being processed into something. Yeah. The whole map is covered in roads. Will be. Very soon. Of course I need more people to do that, but... So, offers haven't changed. Let's wait some more time. 5,000 food. Corn is still going up. I think I can disable one more greenhouse somewhere. Where, by the way? Probably one here. Should be fine. Let's disable it and see what happens. Okay, let's harvest first. and then disable it. Harvesting again and again. 28 points left, 21 points left, 14. The colonies died due to old age, and harvesting finished. Pause and drop the worker. No more offers about electronics, that's too bad, let's wait. 5 days till the first year is finished in the game. Person dead. Imagine that we lost 9 people to the absolute maximum 113 colonists. It's such a shame. Heat wave. Could I again? Colonies drink double the normal amount, crop yields on open fields suffer, build and fill water storages while stockpiling food to survive. Intense and oppressive heat takes over the area as moisture evaporates, colonies struggle to keep hydrated and cool while working, lakes dry up and plants wither in the cracked soil. I don't think I'll even notice this catastrophe because I have plenty of water stored, produced, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be okay. Now, electronics. No electronics, but I think I can buy at least those antibiotics in Hospitalia. So yeah, let's do and sell this absolutely freakish amount of meat, earning yeah a lot of gold again, a lot of silver. We don't have gold. And maybe let's buy some instruments too from this town with incredible reputation with us. Let's sell more meat. Too much. Confirm. But what about electronics? Electronics. Hasn't been refreshed, strangely. Maybe we should start producing it. I don't want to have this electronics factory running. I don't like it. It's slow, it's consuming too much resources, plastic. Same time I'm mining these rare metals for some reason. I don't know. One per... I don't know, it's so slow. When the road is finished, I'll build a scrapper and the recycler to collect metal here, plastic here. That will expose the deposits. 4 days till the first year finishes. Wow. I couldn't believe I'll get to that point ever. Survivors, please come. I'm looking for you. Another bunch of clothes could be ordered. No electronics. For whom have I built so many houses? I constantly have like 40 vacant spaces all the time. Another expedition. Okay. The game is kinda repetitive. I mean, we just had this quest before, so why would that happen? Okay, go search this area. You go search this area, and Bishop is standing waiting for the orders to fight the bandits. This spot I don't like. Something has to be placed here. Something like, I don't know, maybe actually some decoration. What do you think? Maybe decoration. Let's not react to our specialist calls because they have nothing to tell us. Heatwave, here it comes. Is there any pollution source around? Sauna. So, can you tell me? I think I can build some. Maybe statue here. I can build a statue. What was that overlay? Resources, buildings. Building health. Oh, that's convenient. I can actually use that later because I forgot that I can. Slavers, not survivors, but slavers. That's fine with me. +3 colonists again. So back to the question. Some beautification. Let's first of all build the road here. I might actually erect another lightning tower here because it will be protecting our supply of energy, but I don't know. With its radius, will it be enough? Yeah, I think it will. So why not? Why not? It's actually very mindful to have such a construction here. And we can still surround it with flowers, so it will not be too terrible to watch. Scientists, okay. Sorry, specialist, I'm coming. Oh, pills. Right, back to the colony. And here we have antibiotics, cool, and a fight. Fight is incoming. Right, decorations. Decorations I wanted to have here are probably red flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This and one more. This has to be demolished, and this has to be demolished. I think I... Hello, Vin Diesel. Nice to see you. I actually made a screenshot when you subscribed and then published on my social networks, bragging about the fact that even Vin Diesel subscribes to my channel. So, thank you for that. That was really hilarious. I don't think we've met ever, but still I'm really glad to see you. Maybe we met actually. I don't know if you're like where you're from and how come you know about me. and you're incidentally the first person to drop me a commentary in the last 8 hours of streaming. Like yesterday it was 5 hours and a half, and today it's the, I think, 3rd hour just started. The 4th hour actually. I've been streaming for 3 hours already. So yeah, thank you for coming. Let's upgrade this lightning tower. And I told you we won't even notice this catastrophe of the heat wave, so we haven't. What about the road construction? It's progressing. Look how far they got with this road. Excellent. So at some point we'll connect all the extractors on the map. And here the road is being finished. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't think I would get so far in this game. Let's request specialists to help with the lightning tower. And let's check out our trading options. Apparently still no electronics. Too bad. Too bad. So corn is still on the rise. I've stopped producing it everywhere, but it's still on the rise. I mean, not everywhere, of course. I have like 1, 2 achievement unlocked. Just a second. Achievement unlocked, and that's True Survivor, 365 days. And I only have how many catastrophes to endure? One more, and I'll have all the achievements for this game on my Steam page. All the achievements. Wonderful. Amazing. So we were calculating our corn greenhouses. It's 1, 2, and then I think 3, 4. 4? Only 4? And it's so many. Corn cobs. 30 antibiotics and 20 candies. Since when have candies become medicine? I wonder. Anyway, can I have statistics on how much corn I produce? I mean, how many greenhouses of corn I have? No, it doesn't look so. What is this? Energy production. Why is it plus of this? Strange. Very strange statistics. Anyway. Trading. Nothing interesting, unfortunately, again. So I don't understand how with 4 greenhouses that produce corn I get so much corn. It's impossible. Maybe it's because people are eating decent meals now and they get... Yeah, I think that's the logic. Like, people, when I didn't have so much production of normal food, like with mess halls and cookhouses, people constantly stole raw products from the storages. Now they just ignore them because they have constant supply of veggie meals and mixed meals, and so they just don't care for raw meat or raw corn. They don't care. So now it's enough, even if I produce less, which I need to think about it before I play it next time, because apparently there is something here that implies that the faster you start having the storage of veggie meals or mixed meals, the faster you'll get. You will start stockpiling raw materials, raw food, and then you won't have to build these, like, the amounts of greenhouses that I had to at some point. Right. What? Whoa. Just in front of me. Okay. I'm quite glad I saw that. That was impressive. So, how's our plastic going? It's still 1000. 1100. Never getting low. Never ever. How's our concrete going? It's 971. Well, it will take some time to deplete the resource. How many children do I have in the colony? 10. And they are distributed again in a very strange manner around the schools. Let it be. Maybe it's better logistics. Maybe they just find it comfortable. You know, I have more schools than a village. A village usually has one school. I have 3. All people who grow in my colony are educated and yeah, 26 carriers, really. Wow. Also, there is a tendency that my population is kinda young, so it's cool. Yeah, apparently the forest is getting less dense. Have to take care of that in the future. Maybe I want to have forester, just in case I don't like that it is taking place. Maybe, you know what, like one person and one person here resume activity. Oh, no, not sawmill. Forester. Don't chop anything down. 6,000. 6,000. Oh my god. It's just immense. Oh, components. Not components. Electronics has appeared. For trade, let's go and sell our meat and corn again and buy some antibiotics and pills. And yep, corn is not. Well, okay, let's first of all sell meat for around 2,000. Yeah. And get this electronics, unfortunately without instruments this time. Alright, that was bad trading for me this time, but it doesn't look like I need to actually buy tools or clothes because I'm producing enough. Yeah, I don't have protective clothing, but I have plenty of basic clothing, which seems quite useless actually. Sturdy clothing. I have plenty of fibers, so I might consider producing protective clothing if I get the oil production greenhouse. That might be for the next stream if it happens to take place actually, because yeah, I'm not sure. So I think my colony is now forsaken or what? Like, why no survivors survive? Another winter storm. Another nothing. But it's also a bit alarming, taking into account that the road hasn't been finished and people will be venturing outside of the colony a lot, trying to complete it, and that's not exactly what I want them to be doing, honestly speaking. It's to get freezing there and they might get hurt because of that. But okay, I cannot prevent it anymore because I won't be canceling the... Is it polluted? Hey, Why hasn't anyone taken care of that? Well, what else can we tackle? So small yet full of life. Maybe I wanna build another lightning rod here. You know why? Because it's protection against disasters, and we'll surround it with another bunch of flowers to make it less ugly. Simultaneously, remember that it has to have a road around, and okay, let it be like this. And flowers will be, I think, plastic ones. Please. Ah, I almost got it. Oh my god, vendor and merchant, get the hell out of here. Freaking monster. Get my... Can I have my survivors already? So, plastic flowers. Plastic flowers. Here, and here, and here. Here. Go. Yep. Cool. And now let's repair the road that we have destroyed with those flowers. Hopefully that lightning tower is covered with transformer. Maybe not. Then I'll have to upgrade this one. Not that I'm not willing to do that, but just maybe not the best investment as it's... Okay. So is it outside the range? No, it's not. So, upgrade. What about food? Corn is still steadily going up. Electronics. No, there is superior clothing, but to hell with it. We are again back to 110 people, but I'm not trusting numbers. The music has stopped again, like before the previous winter. Is the game thinking like what track to play this time? Another quest which we have completed before. Attack the nomads. And who are sending to the map? I think Crow. Oh. Okay. Now Bishop, go to the map and reach the Rio here. The last catastrophe to get the achievement. Oh, instruments. Can be bought. Tools. I've been playing this game for, I think, a lot of hours already. Maybe 100, maybe not 100, but around that number. And still call tools instruments. Cannot get used to it. Just fail completely. Food storages are just filled beyond any capacity with supplies. promising a disaster of some sort. Look, just insane. Too much. It's too much. Specialist ready for action. Engage into the battle. You two and you two. So let's fight. Lightning tower complete. Ensuring more protection for our turbines. Yeah, maybe we can even build one more here. For example, in this location. So it's not only about flowers, it's also your sawmill has suddenly ceased production. Some intense negotiations are needed. There has been no production in my sawmill for like maybe 50 days already, maybe more, because I stopped them half a year ago. As you arrive to check on the sawmill, you see a single man who has trapped himself next to its machinery. He's holding a large shovel just outside the reach of the spinning mechanism, ready to jam it in any moment's notice. I'm sick of having to work all day for next to nothing. I deserve to be paid for my work, just like in the old days, he exclaims. Sure, have the money. You begrudgingly, no begrudgment, cough up the money the man is asking for. He accepts it, looking a bit surprised that his demand was actually met. The sawmill returns back to work. No, it doesn't, because they are stopped as usual, but you wonder if giving in was the right choice in the long run. It was, of course it was. 40 coins. You joking? 40 freaking coins. Let's engage the specialists into the construction of that one more tower, because I want them to help colonists, as I don't want to get some hypothermia or some disaster of such sort. Still no electronics to order. Scattered road. What was the logic? Construction, I wonder. How they do it. Gloomy, spooky sounds of the winter, like I'm supposed to be afraid, but look at the resources I have. Especially the amount of food. I'm not afraid at all. Specialists have won their battles, I imagine. No, they haven't. Fritz is still fighting, so I don't care. So, where are the specialists assigned for the task? Ah, coming already. Nice. Look, these battery racks have lamps at night. It's so cute. Draw down the river. Again? People, what's wrong with you? Come to grips with yourselves. Hey, help with the construction, please. That's the 4th time today they want to explore the river, and today they not today, but this time they found nothing. Interesting. Four times. Not a single time have I got the survivors, but the river I have explored 4 times. That's fuel and parts. And here is the oil and medicine. Also good. And final destination, I got 17 instruments, jerky and fuel. Jerky for sale, and yeah. The winter is gonna finish and I'll get my final achievement, but nobody to congratulate me, I guess. That's okay. Even logs aren't going down. I mean, firewood. 1,200. With all the production I have, food manufacturing and... Well, I think it was a great decision to switch to electrical heating around the map, because it's much easier to ensure that it's running smoothly, because you remember that burners require hands to get refilled, and as there is no mechanics to stockpile more firewood than necessary for a single day operation, it becomes a disaster. The winter is, I think, slowly submitting. No, not yet. It's just night. What about the roads? I won't see anyway, because it's winter, it's hard to notice. But, no, look at that. This road hasn't been here before. Another time this lady has been poisoned. Oh my god, it's the 5th time, maybe the 6th time this playthrough that she gets poisoned. She's not only, like, she's delirious, she needs to be checked. Hooray! The 30th catastrophe has been survived, and now I have all achievements on my Steam page for this game. That's the first time in my life that I got all achievements for a game. They don't have anything hidden, I guess, because the game page would otherwise tell me. Have told me, so yeah. So maybe let's just enjoy for some time finishing this road construction, getting our specialists back. Maybe finally we'll get some survivors. Who knows? Maybe the game will congratulate me in this manner. Maybe not. Probably not. Why should it? Oh, can I trade some of this enormous amount of stuff to somebody? Let's order some trading missions. I don't know, it's just unbearable. Too many things in my hands. So antibiotics, components, something that's pretty much expensive. In exchange for that, can you please take some eggs? I don't know. 300 eggs. And maybe some meat also. No, it was too much. I cannot handle that amount of trading. So then here I'm buying components and electronics in exchange for metal. Is kind of low. I wonder why, because maybe I built those towers. Corn is now 2000. I'm selling. Oh. Okay, still too much. Okay, like this. Yeah, should be enough. Clothes. Who else can sell me something interesting? Let's get some fun boxes, increasing reputation, some superior clothing, selling more corn for 2,200 coins. Actually, they have more money, so I can sell even more corn. Not that much. Have I got jerky from that trip? I have, but it's probably waiting next to the gate, so I'm not able to sell it yet. I'm going to earn a tremendous lot of money for the things I have just acquired. So yeah, those boxes, please take care of them. There is jerky there. I want to sell it. Hey. Hey. Somebody? Can you go collect this stuff, please? Thanks. 30,000 silver. Could it be that there is a limitation on the amount of colonies in the game? Like in Frostpunk it is 700 plus minus 15. And maybe in this game it's 110, and after that you just cannot get any. Look at that trick he always does. Maybe you can like only, you cannot get any survivor groups after that threshold. Well, it kind of makes sense, but I don't like it, of course. Oh, these boxes are endless. Oh, finally. Thanks. So what was that I wanted to get? Maybe, well, let's get science points to increase the reputation with them. I know it's completely meaningless. Hey, I thought I was supposed to get the jerky now, yeah? Apparently, no. Maybe it's not yet been delivered to the place. No. Where is it? Have they eaten it? Maybe it's been dropped on the floor. I don't know. What is going on? There was a colonist who collected jerky and then it disappeared immediately. Maybe people love it so much. Maybe I just missed something. Right, so apparently I don't have to sell jerky. That means that I can kick out the... What's with the map orientation? It has to be like this, I think. Yeah, so let's kick out the traders from the building, because they've spent too much time doing nothing. Maybe not nothing, maybe they were building the road actually, hopefully. But maybe they were sitting there. I actually have to spend some time watching the traders. Maybe I kick them out and then bring them in all the time, quite to no avail, because maybe they never actually worked there. And so there is no sense in taking them back and forth all the time. The road is, well, kind of being worked on, but not at the fastest rate, and I'm 103 people now. The same time, if I had a cap in this game, maybe slavers wouldn't come in this scenario, but they do come, but they don't come after 110, so maybe there is a cap, like between 100 and 100. Yeah, like look, again, slavers, 3 colonists. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, let's conclude. We've spent 377 days, now 78 days, in the game, built a successful colony full of lively action and production and tremendous amount of food, and we almost connected all the important points around the map with the road to ensure that later we'll have production areas there. And I'm losing again the orientation of the map because I'm probably too tired already. I've opened all the achievements this game provides on Steam page. The last 2 were 1 year in the game and 30 catastrophes during one playthrough. So Thanks everyone for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna be back to this Surviving the Aftermath, and also I'm in advance lamenting my saved game here, because I'm sure that after there is another patch, number 4, this save will be corrupted. What? Whoa. Wow. Really? Whoa. What a surprise. Where did they come from? 1 year without an attack. 1 year without a single attack, and now there are 2 wild boars out of nowhere. What fun. Hey, specialists, are you... bothering to... Lightning tower critically damaged? Where did you come from? What the hell? Why they came from different directions? So... repair, 25 health, repair. Can somebody repair it? Victory. That was hell of a victory, So, is anyone going to repair this lightning tower? It was quite expensive to build it. Colonists? Thanks. Appreciate that. So, go collect some meat from there. But I'm pretty much shocked about that, actually. That was completely unexpected. The game knows how to surprise. And where did this boar die, actually? Because I don't see his or her, its carcass. Interesting. Very interesting. So that was final, I think, final firework signifying my resignation. And so I was saying that the save game is gonna become corrupted as soon as the 4th patch is delivered, I guess, and that makes me quite sad, because I probably won't be able to run this colony as efficiently as I used to. Something will go astray, and having invested so many hours here, it's painful to realize. Traders at the gate. Oh guys, no thanks, no trading. Yeah, so let's save the game, hoping that nothing will be destroyed after that. And at day 379, I'm stopping the recording, stopping the stream, thanking you, saying hello to those who are watching in the recording. Thanks YouTube for the views, and see you in other games, and maybe here, maybe soon, I don't know, cannot say now. Bye bye.